does the Sunshine State consistently produce such strange news?
If I catch y'all ass in traffic, I'm whipping my Jimmy out. Y'all gonna say
it is just one of the many wacky news stories out of Florida.
On The Breakfast Club.
Oh, man.
Yes, Donkey of the Day for Wednesday, August 14th goes to a 25-year-old Florida man whose name has not been released. Now, I'm going to tell you something. When Florida doesn't release your name, then you have really done something stupid. I don't know why this man's name hasn't been released, but it makes the story that much more interesting. I promise you, when we get his name, you will be the first to know. Now, what does your Uncle Shala always say about the great state of Florida? Say it with me. The craziest people in America come from the Bronx and all of Florida, and today is no exception. It's actually a tragic story because a person was killed and 2 others injured for what seems to be no real reason at all. Let's go to CBS 10 Tampa Bay for the report, please.
In Tampa, police confirm 1 man is now dead, 2 others hurt after another man drove the cab of a semi-truck into the Emperor's Gentlemen's Club. This happened around 4:20 this morning at the business on East Adamo Drive. Witnesses told us the driver had just been kicked out of the club minutes before.
He stood outside the club, got into his semi-tractor, was in the parking lot for a few minutes. When he saw the individual that he was in the confrontation with exit the club with another group of people, he intentionally accelerated that truck into that group of people.
However, they say the people hit were not involved in the initial confrontation. 2 of them are being treated for serious injuries right now. The driver is in the hospital in critical condition.
He didn't even hit his target. Just killed the innocent person and injured 2 innocent people because he got kicked out of a strip club. If you get kicked out of an establishment, why take it as rejection? Why not look at it as God's protection? God wanted you removed from that situation for a purpose. In this instance, if this 25-year-old man would have just taken his stupid ass home after he got kicked out of the strip club, then he currently wouldn't be in the hospital in critical but stable condition. If he would have just took his dumb ass home, he wouldn't be facing charges of first-degree murder, attempted first-degree murder, DUI manslaughter, vehicular homicide, and DUI with serious injury. If he would have just took his ignorant ass home, then 1 person wouldn't be dead and 2 others wouldn't be injured. But see? Listen to what I said just now. Listen to all those charges I just read off. 2 of them had DUI. Okay, DUI manslaughter and DUI with serious injury. That damn alcohol will impact your decision-making skills every single time. Do you know liquor stops the part of the brain that makes judgment calls from functioning as it normally does? This means liquor doesn't just impact decision-making, it distorts a person's sense of judgment, period. And that's what you rely on to make smart decisions. This man was saucy out of his membrane, and it's Florida, so no telling what else he was on. You drive a semi-tractor into a strip club. You drive a semi-tractor into a crowd of 6 people because you're upset you got kicked out. Oh, I know fentanyl-fueled activities when I see them, and this situation got Rihanna's makeup all over it. Fenty, Fenty, Fenty. Okay, look, man, rejection is a part of life. Just learn to deal with it and keep it moving. This is why so many of us need to be in therapy. Don't listen to pros, okay? You need more than a head doctor. You need an actual therapist to deal with the rejection sensitivity that you have internally, okay? Rejection sensitivity isn't caused by 1 single factor. There's probably a bunch of factors. You got childhood experiences like having parents that were too critical on you, bullying you may have experienced as a child. There are all types of factors that lead to people having rejection sensitivity, and getting kicked out of this strip club triggered something in that 25-year-old. And that, along with the alcohol and the fentanyl, which I believe he was on, caused him to make a permanent decision based off a temporary emotion. And now someone is dead because of it. There is no way in hell you leave a strip club surrounded by naked women, clits and tits everywhere. You get kicked out and your mind says, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do something that's going to cause me to go someplace where I will never be surrounded by naked women ever again. I'm going to do something that's going to have me surrounded by penises for the rest of my life. Lock him up. Okay, this man earned this. Some of y'all is out here treating stupid like it's an Olympic sport, and this young 25-year-old man took home the gold. Please give this 25-year-old man from Tampa, Florida, who drove his semi-tractor through a strip club and killed an innocent person and injured 2 other innocent people, the biggest hee-haw.
Tits and clicks. You came up with that?
No, God did. Don't you have one?
You know what I meant. You know what I meant.
That's such a silly question.
You know what I meant.
Come up with that. God made those.
God did.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
You know what I meant, though.
No, I don't. No, I didn't.
All right. Well, thank you for that donkey of the day.
Donkey of the Day is sponsored by renowned personal injury attorney Michael the Bull Lamonsoff. Don't be a donkey when you need a fighter on your side. If you're ever injured, go to michaelthebull.com. That's michaelthebull.com. And when you mess with the bull, you get the horns.
Wake that ass up
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.